Hey everyone, real quick tonight. This little pearl I got today, reading Mark 10. The rich young ruler addresses Jesus and asks him, "Good teacher, what good things must I do to inherit eternal life?" And Jesus says in verse 18, "Why do you call me good? No one is good but one, that is God." And then he goes on to tell him the commandments, right? You know the commandments. He doesn't tell them all of them. He just tells them a few of them, right? You know the commandments. Do not commit adultery. Do not murder. Do not steal. Do not bear false witness. Do not defraud. Honor your father and mother. And this guy says what? He says, and he answered and said to him, "Teacher, all these things I have kept from my youth." But this is what hit me today. I mean, I've read that, and you probably read that lots of times, heard about it lots of times. But check this out, what he reads, what he says to him. But before he says, "Then Jesus, looking at him, loved him, and said to him, one thing you lack. Go your way, sell whatever you have and give to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. And come, take up the cross and follow me." Now, I love the way, of course we know that, you should know that that's being rich isn't his sin. Loving his wealth and putting his wealth first is his sin. Nothing should be above God. Don't put anything above God, whether it's an addiction or coveting or gossiping, or you get the idea. Nothing. And good things, even family, your wife, your husband, your children. Nothing. God is second fiddle to no one, and nothing, right? That's his sin. That was his sin, right? He worshipped his money, his wealth. But check this out. Jesus, looking at him, loved him and said to him. Jesus loved him enough to tell him the truth and point out the sin that was going to keep him from inheriting eternal life. Did you catch that? Jesus pointed out the sin that was going to keep him from inheriting eternal life, because we cannot live in our sin and deliberately continue in it. He loved him enough to warn him. So do you want to love how Jesus loved? There you go. God bless you all. See ya.